All right, it is time for pro qualifying at Dover. And if you've been watching this channel for a long time, you know my struggles at Dover. So, setup is super fast, but the driver is really bad because Dover takes an aggressive driving style to not burn off the right front, and that is a difficult thing for me to do. So we're just gonna hope that half the field wrecks themselves out early, because wrecks here do tend to get quite big, and yeah, hope that we're like the number 34 car or something like that. But took yesterday off from racing just because I got back from St. Louis, and the last thing I wanted to do was sit down at a steering wheel after driving 8 hours back, 7-8 hours back. But the trip was pretty awesome. The stadium's nice there, but kind of cheaply built compared to Minnesota's soccer stadium. So that was interesting. There wasn't a whole lot of people that made it from Omaha, since Open Cup stuff is like a 2-week lead time to know who and where you're playing. So not a lot of people can just vanish from work. And yeah, a friend of mine and I went down there, had some awesome stadium food that cost $18. Pretty much everything there was $18, but like we had this Balkan gyro that was really, really good, and it's like just beef and cabbage, feta, and like a chili sauce in a flatbread. It was by far the greatest thing that I've ever ate at a stadium, and up there in the top of anything I've ever tasted. You know, it was a full meal, but paying $18 for food at a stadium just feels brutal. One thing though that they had was like unlimited refills, I think, on pop, because there was like just self-serve pop stations everywhere. So once you got a cup, $8.99, you could have as much as you want, but obviously you're not getting up in the middle of the match, and there's only you know, halftime, and then that's it. So it was interesting though, but we got our butts kicked. The St. Louis crowd came out, one of the biggest crowds for an Open Cup, especially that early in the round. But it was because tickets were $40, and they're normally like $140 to $200 there. So it was a lot of fun. At least we got like the Midwest people around us that weren't just complete a-holes like you kind of get it NFL. So everyone was nice, asking, you know, about the team, but it was probably like 20 people from Omaha that showed up out of 2,500 people that were in the stands. But it was a good time. Plus, seeing St. Louis, like St. Louis has never been good for me because I've been there 3 times now. First time was for the first Big 12 game, Nebraska versus Texas, when I was a kid. We lost that. Second time was on my way to basic training at Fort Leonard Wood. There was a stop in St. Louis at the airport. And then the third time, we get beat 5-1 in the Open Cup, but being third-tier soccer versus MLS reserves, it's expected to happen. There hasn't even really been that many upsets this year in the Open Cup, so might be a boring, like, well, the round of 32 draw just happened today. There's a couple of matchups that don't have I think there's one matchup that doesn't have an MLS team in it, so at least one championship team's going to make it to the round of 16. but there might not be a whole lot of non-MLS teams making it, whereas last year we made it to the quarterfinals, which was absolutely nuts, but then we're way outclassed by Kansas City. So, yeah, but I don't take vacations other than going on these little soccer vacations, check out new stadiums and enjoy the sport and watch Omaha. So that is why there's been a bit of lack of content, because first of all, flying there would have probably taken longer than driving, since you're only a certain amount of times, and it would have been a lot more expensive as well. I just rented a car to get down there just because it's, my car definitely can't make that drive. I do not trust it. Let's practice a green flag stop. Boy. Safety rating. I wonder if that counts for safety rating, since I'm past the checkered flag. But not everyone's done. I don't know, I've never asked that question. Waiting on one person. All we're waiting on is one person. And they've already done one lap. Maybe they're on their second lap. We've got everyone in here, so I don't know what they're doing. There we go. We're done now. We're moving on. Almost everybody qualified, as you would expect. So we're starting 33rd. We're just going to feel this thing out, because I haven't even been in traffic or anything. I've got like 6 laps of practice. I changed the steering ratio on the set Daniel sent me, which is going to hurt. Whoops, we are typing like a champ. So Kelvin is, what number is he? Can't I see his name? There we go, 27th. German viewer. From my homeland. So I am, yeah, I'm only 3rd generation American on my dad's side, so my family just came over from Germany, essentially. But, yeah, starting 33rd. Not worried about where we finish, as always, because get what we get. First, I got to figure it out. We've got 120 laps to figure this thing out, so as we, learn a little bit, we'll hopefully
there are 3
advance
additional
further
sets of
forward.
tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Although I think we only get 1 pace lap here, so we're going to be a bit behind. Because everyone's slow to get off pit road. Let's see. Yep,
Once
on the
again,
green.
next time by, line up on the inside. Closed, pit road is closed.
Pace car coming in a second. Not too worried about it. Probably better if we all get spread out anyways. So, goal here, like I said, figure the truck out. I will call it a car all race because it's a race car.
About to go green.
And just
the pace car is in.
Find out what we got for speed and what we got for being able to keep the right front on it. Strength field 3,800. As I say, in these tighter splits, just because it says we're number 6 doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot. Pretty much everyone is the same skill level, so. Daniel said that the car will go tight, and then it'll go loose. So like around lap 10, he said it'd go tight, and then maybe like lap 20, 30, it would start to go loose. I'm trying to drive it on the right rear on corner entry. If I spin out, at least I won't take anyone out or cause a yellow back here. Can go 23 O's with the race set, so we're taking it nice and easy right now. I'm trying not to slide up the track like I just did there. Trying to turn down into the corner on entry. Get it on the right rear and turn. Got a little bobble and into the wall, and everyone survives it. Sorry. Had to go there, couldn't check up massively for that. He kind of just got stuck there. I didn't want to lose a whole straightaway to the leaders. But we keep on going. Thought for sure he was going to bounce off the wall and come down into someone there. Tight there.
23.552.
I do hope we get a long run here because this place is really fun on the long run. But if we're way off pace, it is very, very scary to be a lap car here, trying to get out of the way. Because you bounce it off the wall as the leaders are coming around, and you're most likely going to take them out, as I have done before in NIS. So, yeah, it's one of the nervous moments that I have is getting past at this track. And when you're making passes, you gotta hope that the person on your outside doesn't do it to you.
23.503.
Track's already going through a little bit of a change on corner exit, as you can see where people are sliding the tires. Start getting that darker black mark right on the lane off the bottom on exit. More so out of 2 it looks like than out of 3, or out of 4 I mean.
23.651.
Right there, that dark line. So we're a little quicker than everyone right ahead of us right now, but there's no need to push it at this point. Looks like the 8 has dropped into the pits now. Probably had quite a bit of damage from that pit. Still don't have the new damage model on the truck, so which might be a good thing, other than the random RPM loss that you can get. Pushing ahead here. It looks like we got one of these guys dropping back. Side-by-side racing for a bit. So.
23.863.
The 8 is headed back out on track, and Nelson is headed back to us. Got a big one.
Catch up, 15 car.
Looks like some of them have blown their engines. No one is driving off from that. Oh yeah, lots of engines blown in that one.
Pit road's open.
We gotta pass the pace car. Come on. Go ahead, whatever. I'm just gonna pass everyone because they're not paying attention.
You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Time and then pit. There is a lap car, so it's going to. Let's go. These guys are all trying to pit.
You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Letter 15 carbide. You had the position.
I don't know why they were all sitting behind the pace car, but clearly not paying attention.
Hey, got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
So a bunch of people probably got a little bit of damage in that as well. The 8 car is,
carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Is 8 laps down, so I do not believe he will be getting back in the lead lap. We're going to come in and get fuel. I'm not going to take tires yet, because we're only 16 laps into this. Like, it does feel like we're going to get some long runs, but we'll take a look at the tires and see what they are and go from there. But not going to stay out here on old tires. Especially with that many people that took tires.
Pit boxing.
So we'll come in, get fuel. 2,
1. Right
see what our tire wear is on that first run. 95.
All clear, punch it.
So get some fuel and head back out. Since we only have 4 sets of tires for the whole race, it's kind of, you don't want to go too early before lap 40 on getting tires.
They want you in single
this place is probably going to have a lot of wrecks.
Past the 8 car. Past the 26 car. Past the 1 car.
Did all these guys?
Past the 30 car.
I have no idea what they all did. They must have sped or pit early. I have no idea. So, a lot of people getting damage.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Catch up. 32 car. Catch up. 32 car. 1 minute 12.977.
We are in 20th, but we've got a lot of people behind us that are going to be quicker. But there are how many people out of the race right now? We are up to 27th, is 2 laps down. So there's a lot of people that spend a lot of time in pit road. We're gonna be a little slow here, but 95% shouldn't be too bad.
About to go green, stay focused. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, green, green. Car inside.
And they're trying to wreck each other.
5.8.
Set up shop.
Car inside.
Involved, of course.
Still there at the bottom. Stay high to the car on the low side. You're up top, 3 wide.
That's good here.
Still there at the bottom. Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear inside.
Alright. Settle in here and
26.0.
evaluate what we got going on around us. Kelvin didn't pit. He is dropping back through all this. But he should be on the same tires as us, so I think he's just letting people go at the moment. But we're definitely slow.
23.715.
You can just see off the corner the 26 is way quicker. We'll let him have it.
Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
And we'll let the 25 go. He's much quicker, as well as the 8, who is 7 laps down.
Clear inside.
But as all these lap cars come out, the 8's pretty much, his race is over. He's going to need everyone to pit every time to get wave arounds. See if they wad him up again, though. Give us a lot more spots again. Obviously, less of a chance of it, but if there's a bunch of people off pace getting lapped every 10, 15 laps, then the chance of it goes up. Plus, we got the front group that didn't pit. And we got more contact up ahead. Setup feels really good though, and I'm underdriving it massively, but it doesn't feel like it's getting super tight. It probably will though, because I didn't think that the ARCA set was going to get super tight when I was riding around, and it did, so it just takes so much aggression. Drive on the right rear. 11 is having a ton of moments right now. Go past him because everyone's trying to get around him. We do? Alright. We're on the same tires as him, so he's just got less fuel, but he looks to be way off pace. Coming up here, laps down. If he catches us, we'll let him go. This is not our race. We hit the wall because that wall bends out, and it always catches me. We got someone in the fence, and a yellow
flag. Line up single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Alright, so we're going to pop down, take tires this time, get fuel. So by the time we get restarted, it'll be like lap 34, 35.
Pit road is now open.
These people have no idea how to catch the field. I don't know why, like, about 10 cars up, they were just driving around so slow. But we should be fine. Catch up just at the last moment. Be fine.
Catch up, 27 car.
So I assume about half the field, everyone that didn't pit that last time is pitting now.
1. Right here.
Tires were 88, 89, so. We gotta take these to lap 80. Actually,
Okay,
what am I?
punch it.
No, we don't. We gotta take these to lap 60. I don't know why I was, my math was stupid. Yeah, we didn't need to get to 40, we needed to get to 30, so. We're all good. Perfect time.
They want you in single file. Catch up, 19 car.
Looks like we can do about 60 laps, 70 laps on fuel, possibly 80 if the pace really drops off at the end of a run. This 15 doesn't think he can pass anyone and is constantly causing issues, stopping like that when he just needs to pass the people. If you're not pitting, you can pass the people. So it looks like we're in 20th. Just gonna save some fuel here. Take a look at the situation. 30 cars now, 1 lap down. There are only 28 cars still out on track. So that first wreck took out 6 people. Nice chunk of free spots. And then that last wreck might have taken out 1 more. We'll see after we get a few laps in to this.
Catch up, 19 car. One to go, next time by. Line up on the outside. Catch up, 15 car. One minute, 15.7.
So I assume about the top 8 or 10 didn't pit there. Obviously, it's not that big of a deal because we only did like 10 laps. But if there's going to be issues, it's going to be right around where that blue car is up in our lane. So just kind of watching ahead there just to make sure that no one gets crazy and tries to go 3 wide. And then we just gotta be careful about not getting ran into if we check up for something, because it's very hard to see up ahead to these through these corners for the people behind, and then off the corner. It's very difficult to spot things.
Green flag, green flag.
Inside row spins up the tires. They're 3 wide, just ahead of us, so it's happening way closer than we are. It gets sorted out though, thankfully. Just gonna drop down low here. Apparently make a pass that I wasn't planning on, but they checked up a lot on the outside. Now they're gonna go down low. Loose down there as I try to keep it down off this car on our outside. Blocking getting thrown up ahead of us. Now we can stretch our legs a bit here and just watching ahead at the little jam ups here, but try to follow up the inside if it opens up. Pretty wide up ahead. Get sorted.
Stay low, there was a car on the high side. Stay low, there was a car on the high side. Stay low, there was a car on the high side. Clear outside, car outside.
We're gonna get some track position here though.
23.651. Stay low, clear outside if you want it.
Into 18th.
23.62.
A nice lit gap. Just got freaked out there a moment with seeing the smoke, but it's just from someone brushing the wall. Everything's jammed up here though, stacked up. Not much we can do. Contact between the 32 and the 21. Be some anger about that, possibly.
23.992. Outside. Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear.
Okay.
23.923.
Should be able to get up under the 12 here.
Keep low.
Starting to get to the people that are on slightly older tires. So long run here would be amazing for us, especially since we're moving up, but right now they are so stacked up. It's like Talladega up there. And they've made contact, he's going to save it, give Nelson some room to hop in. 2000s on old tires.
Keep low. Go low. Outside is clear.
Gaining spots.
24.09.
I think the 14 is actually on old tires as well.
There was a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line. Go low, go low. Still there, hold your line.
And we're about to the top 10.
24.10.
No, 14's not on old tires. Give him some room. He should be able to get around the one. Just let this run hopefully go long. Alright, that's top 10. A little bit of a push there. Need to get a little more rotation on entry, but we are also hitting the wind. He said it would start getting tight, I think. And we are getting close to lap 60. Is awesome because that means everyone's going to have to pit, but there are people that we're passing that will be quicker on tires, the same tires, and get back around us. Got a lap car rolling around the bottom. Time to catch him.
4.249. Inside. Clear inside. Outside.
I had to run. I wasn't going to go for it, and then he saw it and backed out of it, but now is going to fight us for it, so I guess whatever. We're much quicker than him. I've just been riding around until we get around that lap car, but we'll see. I just need to get the right rear worn a bit, but that time we just made it way too tight, so we screwed up massively there.
24.489.
Could not get it to turn on entry, and then it just screwed up all the way throughout the corner. Probably going to lose a couple of spots to these guys behind. Yeah, it's getting really tight on exit right now.
24.571.
22 is much quicker. When he gets a run, we'll let him go. Massive run here. A little loose on exit, didn't like that.
Car inside, 24.581. Still there, inside, clear.
Can clear before the exit so we don't both just get slowed down. It's kind of feeling like that bottom line I'm not going to be able to do anything with. We're just super tight at the moment. Get anything to work out for us here in this middle. Get the left side's on the rubber that's laid down, and the right side's just above it. At least the heavy rubber that you can see. Although we just got too low there on exit. It actually turned though, wasn't expecting that. One car's coming back at us, even though he's on old tires. Has a run, we'll let him go.
Still there. Clear inside.
Try to nurse this thing till we can get it to turn. But still, the good news is if this thing goes long, everyone that didn't pit is going to have to pit like 10 laps before us. And then there's most likely going to be contact between fresh tires and old tires. So. But the one car is going to pass us. We just got way too tight. Behind him, we don't have a whole lot of anything, so let him go. Try to get this thing back to me, since I have once again killed the right front, as I always do. This track just constantly burn the right front up, because I don't drive hard enough into the corner.
25.137.
But we're still in 13th. There's a lot of people miles back, so I guess that really didn't make sense how I said it, but there's a big gap between everyone behind us. Kelvin's in 15th.
24.834.
And then everyone else that's on the old tires, except for the one, is pretty much gonna get lapped. And then may end up 3 laps down if they have to pit. We're 45 laps from pitting, so they're probably 35 laps from pitting.
24.805.
Because they pit on lap 16, but then there's a couple of laps of caution after that. So, really, they're only 10 laps worse off than us on tires and fuel.
4.882.
I am just trying not to put too much wheel in it. Wait for the right rear to feel like it's actually going to slide out. If we ever get to that point, which we probably won't. .28's going to catch us. That is perfectly fine. I don't care if we are the slowest on the strategy, but we are on the correct strategy.
24.97.
And the car's starting to free up a bit now, so as long as I don't overdrive it and heat the right front up too much, we hopefully can start moving back forward, or not get caught by too many people from behind.
24.893.
Taking a look at the cars that did not pit. First one 23 seconds behind the leader, so about to get lapped. Everyone else is about 15 seconds behind the leader. We are currently 9 seconds behind the leader, so they're only 6 seconds behind us, but as long as we don't use these up. We needed to get the track position, not to get stuck behind a couple of people racing side by side. probably too aggressive, but we just needed to get through that, and there was good opportunities and safe opportunities to do it, so we didn't have to force anything. Up there on exit. Feels like we're coming back to some of these people up ahead of us. .909. 37 laps until we need to pit. Now if it goes green and everyone has to do a green flag stop, people that pit about halfway through this are going to be in the best position.
24.875.
But I do not see us getting through. Fresh tires, people getting loose like the one just did, and the broken people being off pace. I think we'll get another caution, unfortunately.
25.02.
But hopefully more people will be put a lap down, and it'll help us get an easier finish. Two of those people that started this run on the lead lap are now a lap down. Starting to find a bit of speed here.
5.005.
Well, at least on the 15. One car is green flag, stopping now. A few others have as well already. Gonna cause some interesting stuff here.
Car outside. Stay low. There was a car on the high side. Clear up top.
Got a big push down there. Luckily he lifted.
4.909.
Now we gotta watch the mirror and not get ran over.
The yellow flag.
The yellow's out.
Line up, single file. Closed. Pit road is closed. Catch up. 14 car.
So, one car is going to be able to take a wave around. He's only one lap down. The 28 is going to get a wave around. But obviously they lose a lot of track position there.
Catch up. 14 car.
Now we can make it from here. Don't have to do a green flag stop. Pits were open, and then I got the wrong line there as well.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alrighty. Tires that time, 67.76.
Go, go, go!
And I forgot about fucking auto fuel, and it just... Yeah, I should have just topped off. I forgot about auto fuel and what it does, so we should be fine. We're gonna save. It's like the 7 car was in a wreck.
You only have one tire set remaining. They want you.
He had a bunch of damage and was in 3rd. 7th place is behind us as well.
Catch up, 14 car.
We'll save some fuel up here. I mean, we should be fine, but how many laps do we have? 41 to go. Our max fuel usage just says that we can go 40 laps. So we should save a bunch here on this lap and then be good. Plus, I think we're going to have a lot of cautions throughout the end of this. We've got a lot of people taking wave rounds up there. Most of them, though, are not one lap down, since there's... Well, right now, there's 2 people that are 1 lap down getting back on the lead lap. Possibly. Oh, the one car ended up... I think he ended up 2 laps down. As well as the 28, so it hadn't cycled through when I looked at it last. So they're going to be 1 lap down right now. Unless it's still not cycled through correctly. 30 cars getting back on the lead lap from the wave around. And I think the 16 got the lucky dog.
One to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. Catch up. 19 car.
Yeah, the 1
minute 16.
And the 28.
1-7.
And the 28 might be 2 laps down still. I think he might have pit. So interesting. Just bad timing before they could make up anything. But now everyone's on the same tires, so we're going to lose a few spots here. And we're going to just take it easy, because it's 40 to go, but we obviously are not good at holding the right front on it, so we'll see, though. We'll see how it works out. If there's opportunity to go forward, we will. And if it's getting too dicey,
the pace car is in,
and we're just in the way, then adjust as needed.
Green flag, you're in the top.
But we got an opportunity to gain a few spots here from the bottom, getting such a terrible start.
1 minute 7.471. Hold your line.
Apparently we were 3 wide, and I did not hear it until the very last second.
Still inside. Still there at the bottom.
I'm gonna find a way to get in line, though.
Stay high. 24.241. Clear.
Okay, well, had an opportunity to move forward. Now we just need to kind of ride through the center and off. I just don't know how to do that. I don't know how to enter hard and then not have a bunch of right front stress. Right now we're like 2 laps to the good.
Car inside, 23.319. Clear inside.
Just try to take it easy while we got space to do so.
Caution, yellow
And
flag.
the yellow.
Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
And that gets rid of our fuel concern. We'll be starting on the outside again. Looks like it was maybe
Catch up, 17
lap
car.
cars that wrecked. Hard to tell.
The pit road is now open.
We didn't need that caution because we had gained a bunch there, but just gotta hope that the same thing happens. Lucky Dog is gonna go to the 1, so that massively helps. What is going on? Okay, they're just all being idiots. But up in 8.
1, got the Lucky Dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Just gotta keep track position because I think it's gonna be short little runs here.
Letter 1, car bike.
Then we're gonna get into a weird situation at about lap 100 if we get another caution. After that, when do you pit? Do you pit? I would be extremely happy with the top 10 at Dover.
Pit road is closed.
But it's gonna take a bit of just a little bit of luck and maybe find a tiny bit of skill. But not having these longer runs is maybe going to help us because it will prevent my right front from overheating. We're still going to damage it, but hopefully not as much, where everyone's going to go harder. Even though everyone going harder is still not going to help us because they're able to work the right rear, and it's just not something I can ever get the car to do here. You pretty much just drive it in really deep into the corner. I can just never get the feel of that right. But we'll hope the inside line sucks again on the restart and just get us a bit of
You're on the outside this time.
Free space.
1 minute 19.564.
But it's going to be a lot of aggression throughout the end of this one. But I'm happy with my performance so far. We've made the right calls. We've stayed away from the major issues. Made the right pit call. Take tires at 30 and then we're aggressive when we needed to at the start of a long run and got the yellow perfectly timed for us. Well, it would have been better if we would have went a few more laps and got a few more of those people in the pits, but now we just got to not stuff it in the wall off the corner.
Stay focused. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
19 grabs the wall or something there.
6, 8, 1, inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, inside.
And again, gets a little squeezed up there. We got a big gap, so
Clear inside.
let's drop in here. Wasn't going to do us any good to sit on the 22s outside, especially with the 19 struggling against the wall.
24.401.
Realize that was Ryan in the car behind us. Don't think we'll be holding him off, but we'll see.
23.217.
There. We had like too good of a run and didn't want to risk going into the corner deep. Now we are going through tight.
23.46.
Bobble up there from second place. Yeah, it's just getting so tight. That makes our decision easy though for if we pit, if there's a yellow, unless we get close to the end of this one. But right now it's a yes on we would pit. 14's coming through. As is the 7. The 7 was up in third. Oh, and we are about ready to blow up, apparently. Need to breathe the engine a bit, I guess. Okay, oil temp high.
23.911.
Back it off for a bit, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna lose a couple of spots here. Nothing we can do about it. They're both looking way quicker. Not going to be able to hold them off for 20 laps.
23.935.
Big push. Thought I was going to the wall.
24.043.
7 is flying.
24.222.
Weird little graphics glitch there. Don't know what that was. A little flash of something. And the 7 just blew up. Just quit. Hit the wall? I don't know.
24.45.
Interesting. 21 up here falling off. We got lap car coming up as these two are side by side. They should catch him on the straightaway though. Well, no, they might catch him into one. Hopefully they just single file themselves. They do. Safer for everyone.
24.5.
Lap car backed off a bunch there since they were 3 wide. So catch up. Yep, we are. They're in the wall, and then they try to block after their mistake. So I don't care if we come up and hit you. That was a dumbass move by you to block that after hitting the wall. You made a mistake. Just deal with it and recover.
24.661.
Alright, we're in 8th. Might be able to hold the 14 off now. 10 to go. Now we're into the sketchy, do you pit or not? If a caution comes out, which I think you have to pit, we're a 1.5 off pace.
4, 8, 10 to go, next time by.
Gained a lot there though. Everyone's getting around the 21. We are catching the 22. Catching the 22 until I slid up in the center of the corner and then got on it too hard and struggled out of the corner there.
24.57.
This has not been a bad Dover race for me. The 22 is getting tight out of the corner now, so
24.535.
good news for us. Really just needed to go green because we're quicker than everyone else behind us. Eighth place would be awesome. 7th place would be great.
24.663.
But there's really no need to wreck ourselves to get 7th. So we'll see what kind of driving we get out of the 22 once we get up there. Looks like he's been clean though so far. I do think that he might be from a different region than the US, so you have to think about prediction code and latency. Closing in on him. Tight there, but he got even tighter.
24.6.
closing in a bit on the people up ahead of him, but obviously that is too far out of reach. Yellow is going to be all green, white checkers. If one comes out, hopefully we can get to the white flag. We're not going to be able to make this fast, though. He's going to have to hit the wall or make a big mistake, because we just don't have enough drive off the corner, and that's where he's the worst. We're a little quicker on entry as well, but there's not much you can do with that. So it looks like an 8th place, which is perfectly fine for me.
24.811.
We just needed laps to be able to try to set something up on this guy, but very happy with that performance. Another great set by Daniel. And we get out of here, 0 incidents. Clean race for us. Only a couple of little wall scrapes, and
great job. You did really well.
didn't really do anything too stupid, which is unusual for me at Dover. Whew. Happy with that. Where did Kelvin ends up 21st, last car on lead lap. So, I mean, he outperforms his number, but we were able to move ourselves up and take advantage of that one restart pretty much. And then everyone's, you know, when they pit a little too early there, they had to stay out that second time, and that just got everyone off sequence. The one car only gets back up to 15th. He just got himself in a bad situation with the random luck of cautions. And yeah, let's take a look. Still running this paint scheme because I did not have time to do anything. Let's see what all happened out there. 20. Oh, I thought it was the 8 car that was in the wall. So what happened? Where's the 8 car? I thought the 8 car started. Maybe it was the 20 car was 8 laps down. I think that's what it was. Let's just jump up to the don't even know who won, but good job to them. Let's jump up to the caution, which this is the big one. Oh, the 20 blows his engine. Oh no, is this the caution? Oh no, he's just stuck in the wrong spot, and someone, yep. So this was not the 8 lap down. 20 just, he's pulling up out of the way, his engine blows, and then he needed to just dive down somewhere, but everyone's just coming at him so fast. Ford doesn't see him in time because everyone's dropping down, and then all of a sudden slow car that you're not expecting there, he reacts without even thinking. 31's there, and then, well, let's just watch a TV camera of this. There's just nothing. I mean, that's just bad timing. Just bad luck for the 20. I bet he feels terrible about it. But that eliminates quite a few people out of the race, and really helps us. Then he turns down and runs into him and gets himself stuck in the wall. But also probably just trying to get away from that wall that constantly grabs you because it bows out there. And we have a long run, right? Or no, we don't. We have another wreck around lap 30, which is what saves us. And it's just a, no, I don't remember hitting the wall that hard. And the 25 just gets into the 26. They checked up a little bit, and nothing can be done there. Then we had people running into each other on the starts, and they were nearly 3 wide at points, but then we go long, very long, until who's going to cause this? Fresh tires or old tires? Is it broken? No, I don't know. Let's find the pace car. Because apparently, it did not want to show us what happened. Somewhere out here, something is happening. Right there. So, 5-car, lapping the 25, and then he goes to dive down low, it looks like, and then he sees this guy pitting, or slowing down. He moves up, hits the 25, cautions out. And then we go to a few laps later. And the 8 getting loose. That's not the yellow. 7 gets into the back of the 11. Oops. Oh my god, why is my mouse not working? So 30 is up under the 7. This guy bobbles just a little bit. And the 7 just can't back off enough, I guess. And that is the caution. The 11 goes around. And green again, and this one the 19 gets squeezed up into the wall. So we just back off here, go low. Kelvin's getting freight trained here, grabs the wall a little bit, and then that's gonna, unfortunately the 11 gets stuck behind him there. And he just holds it up into the wall, as you should. Not try to block everyone like the 21 did to us. We have another caution. No. We actually had a nice long run at the end. So, yeah, let's take a look at results and get out of Dover. Probably go do a Gen 4 race this weekend or tomorrow, Friday. Just get some races in, but we gained 50 iRating, 23 safety rating, and I mean 0 incidents for most of the field. And the ones that got 4 incidents down here, that's all the chance they got at incidents, so not a bad run for us. You know, we only do a 23.1, but it's not that far off. Could have got to a 23.0 on the race set, but there's really no need for it at all. And good job to the 24 for winning that one. But we, you know what, 8th place, being patient, not doing anything stupid. Feel pretty good about it. Let's see the top split, see how Kenny did, if this is top split. Kenny not show up. We might have had the Kenny factor hop in here. He might have to, like, work or something, or he got bumped to 2nd split. No. Kenny didn't show up. Kenny probably forgot about it, or had other things to do. So, No, there he is, 16th. That's not a good run. Still gets 226 points. Let's take a look at the series standings right now. There might be a few more splits going on. Obviously, we're not involved in anything, but 160th. I can be happy about that. See the people that were around. So, yeah, not terrible. We got 5 weeks counted. We got a few others, 4 weeks counted, but 160th, and yeah, we've been doing well. You know, it's not too terrible. Average finish of 14th. 24 incidents. That's not great, but I'm happy with it so far. So, been having fun running these. Haven't got stuck with a bunch of egos, so it's been nice to just race. So, hope you've been enjoying it. Thanks for watching.